Hello students, welcome back. So our next part is vacuoles. Okay, so vacuole is a cell organelle. It's mainly concerned with the animal cell. वो plant cell में होते हैं mainly. So see, a large vacuole is present in a plant cell which almost entirely takes up almost 70 to 90% of the entire space of a plant cell. But in animal cell, there may be few or nearly absent. There may be few vacuoles. See, is there any vacuole? Yeah. If vacuole, if vacuole is present, it may be small, or sometimes it may be entirely absent also. So vacuoles are fluid-filled or solid-filled membrane-bound spaces. So vacuoles, this in case of plant cell, they mainly contain water. So the content may be fluid or solid depending upon the cell type. So they are a kind of storage sacs. So they are sac matlab I have already explained bag-like structures. So vacuoles are meant for storage of water and other substances inside the vacuole. So in animal cells, the vacuoles, if present, are small and temporary. As I have already said, in animal cells, the vacuoles are nearly absent. But if it is present, they are small होते हैं and temporary होते हैं. They are not permanent as in the animal cell. In animal cell, the vacuole is one of the most important organelle of a plant cell. Okay, it gives definite shape to a plant cell. It provides turgidity to the plant cell. It provides strength to the plant cell. Okay, so it's main component of a plant cell. They store water, glycogen and proteins. So vacuoles के अंदर क्या होते हैं? Water, glycogen and proteins. Mainly main content is the water, glycogen and proteins होते हैं. So in plant cells, the vacuoles are large, distinct and permanent and occupy almost 50 to 90%. Plant cell में जो vacuole है वो बहुत बड़ा होता है and it almost occupies 70 to 90% of a plant cell. The vacuole is bounded by a membrane called tonoplast. अभी ये एक vacuole है. वेकोल का बाहर का जो मेम्ब्रेन है उसको हम बोलेंगे टोनोप्लास्ट. ओके, द आउटर मेम्ब्रेन इट्स अ सिंगल यूनिट मेम्ब्रेन. एक ही मेम्ब्रेन है वेकोल का. जो बाहर का जो मेम्ब्रेन है उसको हम बोलेंगे टोनोप्लास्ट. नेक्स्ट, द वेकोल इज बाउंडेड बाय मेम्ब्रेन कॉल्ड टोनोप्लास्ट. द वेकोल इज फिल्ड विद सेल सेप. और इसके अंदर जो कंटेंट्स होगा वेकोल के, वी कॉल इट एज सेल cell. And what it contains? And cell sap, it is a watery solution. It mainly contains water, but along with water it also contains some sugars, amino acid, proteins, minerals and metabolic waste products. Cells के अंदर जो metabolic waste products बन रहा है during cellular respiration or during other cellular activities, those waste products that are formed in a plant cell, those are stored in the vacuole. Okay, then the functions of vacuoles. Functions of vacuoles. Vacuoles are full of cell sac which provides turgidity and rigidity to cells in plants. So vacuoles, the entire part of the vacuole is covered with cell sac, मतलब water along with amino acids, sugars, okay, proteins. So whole of the vacuole is filled up with cell sac and it provides turgidity to the cell. I have already explained what is turgidity. Many substances like amino acids, sugars, organic acids and proteins are stored in vacuoles. We have discussed in amoeba consumed food items are stored in food vacuoles. So amoeba में क्या होता है? As we have got, you have got in class 7 में मिला था आपको, 7 या 8 में. What amoeba does? It takes food with the help of pseudopodia. Amoeba का structure ऐसा होता है. It's not fixed. So when any food particles comes near the amoeba, what it does, it engulfs it, okay, forming a food vacuole, and gradually this plasma membrane of the amoeba, it breaks down, and this food vacuole along with the food particles, it enters inside the amoeba. Okay, so some organisms, unicellular organisms, their mode of their feeding is dependent on the formation of a food vacuole. In some unicellular organisms, vacuoles also play an important role in expelling excess water and some wastage from its cell. कुछ कुछ unicellular organisms में क्या होता है, एक्सेस वाटर जो है उसके सेल के अंदर, एंड वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट्स, the undigested food or any waste products within the cell, it can also be expelled from the unicellular cells to the outside of the cell through the food vacuole. Okay, so the main function of food vacuole in plant cell is storage of water, and it provides turgidity or strength to the plant cell. And in some animals, some unicellular animals such as amoeba, uh, it's a the food vacuoles forms an important part of their feeding mechanism. ठीक है, so this was all about the vacuoles. Next we have centrosome. It's a part, maybe part of cell division. So centrosome, so it's mainly found in animal cells. Okay, so these are somewhat like these rod-like structures. ऐसे कुछ देखो, some rod-like structures. These are known as centrosomes. Okay, what are its function we'll study. Centrosome is found only in the animal cell. Okay, it is not bounded by any membrane but consists of two granule-like centrioles. So सेल्स में बेसिकली ऐसा सेंट्रोसोम में ऐसा सेंट्रियोल्स होते हैं. ओके, they do not have any membrane. They have two granule-like structures which are known as centrioles. Okay, functions. Centrosome helps in cell division in animal cells. Now cell division क्या है ये, in your class 9 only the introductory part is given. It's mainly a part of class 11 syllabus, class 11 science syllabus, but in class 9 not also introductory, very few things. I don't know why they have given it. It's confusing only because children will not understand the whole topic or whole content. Just an introductory part as it is given, will study, जितना दिया है उतना ही पढ़ेंगे. ठीक है, because as you know these things are stage specific. ओके, एक स्टेज में हमें इतना ही पढ़ना है, नेक्स्ट स्टेज में हम उससे एडवांस्ड कुछ पढ़ेंगे. सो लाइक दिस ओनली द सिलेबस इज मेड लाइक दिस ओनली. सो centrioles helps in cell division in animal cells. So animal cells में during cell division, uh, it's involved during cell division. We'll study during cell division. During cell division, centrioles migrate to the poles of the animal cells and are involved in the formation of spindle. ये भी हम पढ़ेंगे जब cell division study करेंगे. In plant cells, cell division involves polar gaps for the spindle formation. You just remember two functions. Okay, I will be explaining आपके syllabus में जितना है with regard to that. I will try to explain the things. Okay, next we'll come to the topic cell division. First we have mitosis. So it's given clearly. Cell डिवीजन। अभी देखो, इस वर्ड से ही हमें पता चलता है कि मतलब सेल डिवीजन का मीनिंग क्या होने वाला है। सेल, you know, any cell, plant or animal cell or any type of unicellular cell, division, सेल को डिवाइड करना, मतलब how one cell can be divided to produce other cells, मतलब एक सेल से दूसरा सेल कैसे बनता है, and that process is known as the cell division, because as we have studied, every cell arises from the pre-existing cells. Cells can arise from nowhere. हवा से वो सेल पैदा नहीं हो सकता है. How cells multiply themselves? Through the process of cell division. Cell division process से एक सेल से दूसरा सेल बनते हैं. Now there are two types of cell division depending on cell division कहाँ पे हो रहा है, and depending on that process there are two types and two methods or different which involves different types of different stages and different processes. So first one is the mitosis. So mitosis cell division takes place in the body cells, of an organism except sex cells, okay, except sex cells or gametes. ठीक है. सो मिटोसिस कहाँ पे होते हैं? इट टेक्स प्लेस इन आवर बॉडी सेल. एंड मिटोसिस, व्हाट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ मिटोसिस? इट टेक्स प्लेस इन आवर बॉडी सेल्स, जिसको हम बोलेंगे सोमैटिक सेल्स, और बॉडी सेल्स को हम सोमैटिक सेल्स भी बोलते हैं, सोमैटिक सेल्स. सो मिटोसिस से क्या होता है? हमारा बॉडी ग्रो होता है. आवर बॉडी ग्रोज इन साइज, आवर बॉडी ग्रोज इन शेप, लेंथ, ओके. So it is due to the cell division only, and that cell division is the mitotic type of, or the mitosis cell division. Suppose कहीं पे चोट लगा है, कहीं पे मतलब you have got cut in or injury in some part of your body. What happens there? Gradually in the injured part, the cells, they die and new cells are produced there, and it covers up the, suppose यहाँ पे कट गया है, so जो यहाँ पे dead cells होगा, it will be removed gradually and new cells will be formed here. तो ये new cells कैसे बन रहा है? Through cell division, and that process of cell division is known as mitosis. Suppose you have seen the wall lizards. Sometimes उसका जो tail है, sometimes when the lizard fight between themselves, or when the lizard gets stuck in some obstacles, उसका जो tail है, it falls off, because the tail of a lizard is a very soft part. If you touch it with something, then also it will fall. So after some days the tail regenerates again, वो tails फिर से आ जाता है lizard में, and that regeneration is due to the mitotic cell division, और mitosis के वजह से ही वो regeneration part होता है. Similarly, if हमारे body में if we get cut somewhere, then that part, the damaged part or injured part is healed up gradually with the help of the cell division, and that mitosis process is also are necessary for our growth. Okay. Next, how this mitosis process takes place? See, there are various stages. So only introductory part has been given, and it's a bit difficult for you to understand the concept, and difficult for me also, because I have to make you understand with limited resources, okay, and which is confined within your book also. But things will get clear in class 11. Okay. Now if I explain also in details, you won't be able to catch it. So फर्स्ट एक सेल से मिटोसिस से कैसे दो सेल्स बनते हैं विल स्टडी. सो दिस इज द मदर सेल. तो फर्स्ट जो सेल डिवीजन होगा, जिस सेल से जो सेल डिवीजन होगा, दैट सेल वी कॉल इट एज द मदर सेल. फर्स्ट वन इज द मदर सेल. मदर से ही तो डॉटर बनेगा ना, ठीक है. तो फर्स्ट जो सेल है उसको हम मदर सेल बोलेंगे. Then this dot structures, these coil structures, there is nucleus also, it's not shown here. To keep it simple, these are known as chromosomes. Okay. So as we have seen in a nucleus, the chromosomes, न्यूक्लियस में कैसा रहता है, क्रोमाटिन नेटवर्क रहता है ऐसा ना, ठीक है. क्रोमाटिन नेटवर्क रहता है ऐसा. We have seen yesterday as a nucleus, और ऐसा न्यूक्लियोलस रहता है, ठीक है. क्रोमाटिन नेटवर्क रहता है. सो ड्यूरिंग सेल डिवीजन ये क्रोमाटिन नेटवर्क्स दे कंडेंस, वो ऐसा शॉर्ट हो जाता है और थिक हो जाता है. दे कंडेंस एंड बिकम थिक एंड दे फॉर्म क्रोमोसोम्स, ठीक है. सेल डिवीजन के टाइम क्या होता है, मदर सेल में जो क्रोमाटिन नेटवर्क है दे कंडेंस, दे बिकम थिक एंड दे फॉर्म क्रोमोसोम्स, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट व्हाट दे डू, इस एक क्रोमोसोम से दिस क्रोमोसोम दे स्प्लिट अप. ओके, सपोज दिस इज वन क्रोमोसोम, दिस इज वन क्रोमोसोम. दिस क्रोमोसोम विल स्प्लिट अप, ये ऐसा स्प्लिट हो जाएगा, ठीक है. एंड इट विल प्रोड्यूस 4 आर्म्स, ऐसा 1 आर्म 2, 1 आर्म 3, 1 आर्म 4, ऐसा 4 आर्म्स तैयार करेगा. और इसको हर एक आर्म को हम बोलेंगे क्रोमाटिन्स, और इस पॉइंट को हम बोलेंगे सेंट्रोमियर, ठीक है. सो दिस इज दिस स्टेप. नेक्स्ट स्टेज में क्या होगा, एज वी हैव नाउ, लेट्स कम टू द सेंट्रोसोम पार्ट. सेंट्रोसोम्स के फर्स्ट फंक्शन देखो क्या है. सेंट्रोसोम्स हेल्प्स इन सेल डिवीजन इन एनिमल सेल. सेंट्रोसोम क्या करता है, एनिमल सेल में सेल डिवीजन होने के लिए हेल्प करता है. हाउ, during cell division the centrioles migrate to the poles of the animal cells and are involved in the formation of spindle. What we have seen, during cell division what happens, suppose this is one centriole and this is one centriole, they migrate to the opposite poles, ठीक है. एक दूसरे के opposite poles में जाते हैं. and what they do, we have these chromosomes here, what they do, they form some thread like structures which connects this, okay, जो ऐसा इसको कनेक्ट करते हैं, ठीक है. they form these thread like structures and which connects these chromosomes. Next stage what happens, this is one and this is one, it connects to this centriole and one connects to this centriole from this side. What they will do now, it will break here, this chromosome will break here, okay. These centrioles, they form some thread like structures which are known as spindle, and the spindles will attach to the centromere of the chromosomes. क्रोमोसोम के जो सेंटर पोर्शन है वहां पर अटैच होगा and this will move to the opposite poles. देखो ऐसा वो सेंट्रोमियर से ऐसा इसको तोड़ देगा, यहाँ से तोड़ के क्या होगा, these structures will move to the opposite poles. एक पार्ट ऐसे ऊपर चला जाएगा और एक पार्ट नीचे चला आएगा, ठीक है. So this is the structure The spindle fibers, they attach to the centromere or center portion of the chromosomes and they move to the opposite poles. Next what happens, इसका जो outer जो plasma membrane है, the plasma membrane constricts और वो ऐसा narrow हो आता है, it narrows or constricts in the middle and finally they get separated into two new daughter cells. Okay, so one mother cell in mitosis it produces two daughter cells. ठीक है, with same number of chromosomes. Now chromosome number, chromosomes, we have studied about the chromosomes. It is a part of the nucleus, वो chromatin में रहता है. So chromosomes, human chromosomes are 46 in somatic cells or body cells. एक एनिमल सेल में या एक बॉडी सेल में कितने क्रोमोसोम्स रहते हैं? 46 chromosomes in somatic cells or body cells. But in reproductive cells, what are the reproductive cells? Male reproductive cells are the sperm cells and female reproductive cells, this is the ovum. रिप्रोडक्टिव सेल्स में क्या होता है, ये जो 46 नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स है वो आधा हो जाता है 1/2. ठीक है, वो आधा हो जाने से क्या होता है, ईच रिप्रोडक्टिव सेल्स कंटेन 23 chromosomes. ठीक है, so each reproductive cells contains 23 chromosomes. Now what happens during reproduction or during fertilization, the sperm and ovum they unite and they form what, zygote. These are the things of class 10, but you just know the basic things. They form zygote and in zygote sperm का भी 23 chromosomes है और ovum का भी 23 chromosomes है and total we are getting back again 46 chromosomes. Okay, and this is why reproductive cells में जो number of chromosomes रहता है it remains the half. Otherwise अगर यहाँ पे 46 रहता तो 46 it would be something like your 46 into 2 what, 92, no, there would have been 92 number of chromosomes and it's not natural because human cell contain highest 46 number. This is why the reproductive cell contain 23 number of chromosomes, so that when they combine together they form the normal 46 number of chromosomes in a human cell. So this happens with the help of meiosis. ये meiosis cell division से होता है. Now we'll study the meiosis. So first meiosis takes place in reproductive cells. ठीक है, it do not take place in the body cells. वो सिर्फ reproductive cells में ही होते हैं, in the male gametes and the female gametes. So meiosis takes place in two stages. Meiosis takes place two stages. Meiosis 1 is called reduction division. Meiosis cell division is also known as reduction division. क्यों हम बोलते हैं meiosis 1? So during meiosis one, what happens? These are the फर्स्ट ऐसा कंडेंस्ड रहेगा जो क्रोमोसोम्स रहेगा. नेक्स्ट जो क्रोमाटिन थ्रेड्स रहेगा, so next gradually it will form chromosomes. Okay, like this 4 strands it will form. Next what we'll do, uh, the chromosome number of this, at first it will be 46. Next, during meiosis 1 it will be reduced to 23. It will be reduced to 23 number of chromosomes. Okay, so next, again this meiosis 2, this is same as the uh, mitosis division. meiosis 2 में क्या होगा, this will again break down to form two cells, and this cell it will break down again to form two daughter cells. So from one mother cell during cell division we get 4 daughter cells or daughter nuclei. ठीक है, and it takes place in the reproductive cells, because through meiosis क्या होता है, the chromosome number 46 chromosome number it's changed to 23, so that after reproduction or after the fertilization process, the zygote that is formed it contains the 46 number of chromosomes only, because if the zygote contains more than 46 number of chromosomes then वो मतलब इंसान इंसान नहीं रहेगा, वो तब जेनेटिक प्रॉब्लम होगा. ठीक है, बिकॉज it's not natural. Naturally there should be only 46 number of chromosomes in the zygote after fertilization. This is why during meiosis the chromosome number is reduced to half. This is why it is also called meiosis, is also called the reduction division. So in this part class 9 only the introductory part is given. There are many stages involved here consisting of many complex steps. So now you won't be able to understand if I teach you also, and it would be just wasting of time. Okay, because these things are stage specific, and up to whatever it's given now, only that much you study. But only remember these things: mitosis occurs in the body cells and meiosis occurs in the reproductive cells, and both these are the processes of cell division in animal cells. Okay, so we have successfully completed this vast chapter. It was a very big chapter, no? So we have successfully completed each and every topic of this chapter. So now I think it might be 12:30 a.m. in the morning. 12:30 a.m. So still I am continuing your class. So I hope everyone will go through it. They will study and clarify themselves. Okay. Thank you. Have a good day.